Welcome back. And thank you for joining me today. I thought I would make a video to help you understand what to expect when you order one of my personalized video readings. Most of the time, all of the aspects of your life which are in question will end up being addressed by a personal reading. It doesn't have to be specific. However, I can do spreads specifically dedicated to romance, career, travel, or even a specific problem you might be having for which you'd like a solution. First, I will email you and I'll ask for your exact birth, time, place, and date. And I'll also ask what you'd like to address through the reading. I also invite you to let me know which ASMR triggers are your favorites, or if you would prefer to have no triggers in the video at all. If you aren't concerned with anything in particular, or you don't want to divulge your birth information for whatever reason, it's fine, and it's absolutely not necessary for me to give you a reading. It will only be used to improve the information I'm able to provide to you. But I can still read for you, even if you don't want to tell me those things. So, some examples of readings that I might do that would be more specific to you and not just the Celtic Cross and 12 Houses spreads that you often see on my channel. And I will pull clarifiers if I feel like it's appropriate. If you would like for me to use a specific spread or deck that you have seen previously on my channel, let me know. But like a love reading, romance is really tricky, and having help from the tarot can be a true blessing. Matters of the heart touch on several different houses: communication in the 3rd, romance in the 5th, partnerships in the 7th and 8th. Thus, I tend not to focus on romance for the monthly forecasts, but only allow relevant information to filter through with the rest of the general messages. Love is so personal, and it's much better to get a reading specific to you. If you know any of the birth information for your particular love interest, I can use that in the reading as well. Definitely keep in mind, though, if you don't have a full birth chart for that person, it's better to go on what is known from your interactions with them than to make assumptions based on sun sign alone. What if their sun sign's Aquarius and their Mars is in Scorpio? So now I'm going to pull up on the screen a spread that I might do for a love reading where you do have a specific romantic partner in mind, and that would be the mirror spread. And this will show you your potential compatibility as well as any possible roadblocks. So things that you bring to the partnership are going to be on the left, and then what your partner brings is going to be on the right. This can be both good and bad things. Between you lies what brings you together, as well as the things which will push you apart. In the best relationships, there will be a good balance among all these things, so you're not pulled too strongly to each other into a codependency, but rather have a true bond while being able to maintain your own separate personalities. And what about career readings? So as a goal-oriented reader, I love career readings. The 9th and 10th houses are the main focus astrologically, but a career reading can also touch on your 2nd house of possessions, the 5th house of passion and creativity, and even the 1st and 12th houses can be involved as your sources of income ebb and flow. So I actually did use this layout for the July readings, and I call it as above, so below. And though this reading can provide a wide range of information, I especially like to use it for career and goal setting because it puts into perspective what is inside and outside of your control. It can be easy to feel helpless and intimidated by a job search or upsetting workplace situation when you can't see the other factors at play or your own power within the scenario. This reading sets the scene, reminds you how things really are, and allows you to make the decisions for yourself to manifest your goals. It could take, depending on scheduling and how many videos I have planned, up to 2 weeks to complete your personalized video. Personal readings can take some time to unfold and are much more in depth than the general forecast, so it definitely will not be obsolete information by the time you receive it. Do not wait until things get so bad you can't take it anymore. Once you've watched your video, I will then be more than happy to explore further any 3 points and then send a follow-up video. The second video will most likely not take as long to arrive as the first, but I do want to provide you with the best rating possible. So what about divination? Well, it doesn't handle the word no very well. When you're asking your question, it's better to think in a solution-oriented way and avoid negative statements. So write down maybe what you want to know in question form, and then cross out all the no's, the nots, the can'ts, the don'ts. That's what the universe hears, and that's what it thinks that you want. So make sure that you're framing your questions in a way as to bring in the positive outcomes you truly want and know are best for you. Obviously, you're going to have strong feelings and opinions about anything you feel is important enough to ask for guidance about, but that makes it even more crucial to maintain an objective and open mind about the outcome. You may be presented with solutions you never even dreamed were possible. So your romantic relationships are not the totality of your life, nor is your salary a good indicator of your value as a human being. My mother bought me this deck of tarot cards on a visit to New Orleans when I was 9 years old, and I have been studying them diligently and using them ever since. I don't need to tell you how old I am, but I will tell you that I have over 25 years of experience with the cards. And my knowledge of astrology is mostly based around my work with tarot and my study of esoteric systems like Hermeticism and ceremonial magic. And though I am familiarizing myself with a variety of magical traditions, I do consider myself a KO8 or chaos magician. This allows me to channel the true essence of myself into my spell work without too much interference from dogma. Because rules should be useful and relevant. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I do really appreciate all of your support with my channel. Please do like, share, subscribe. If you found the video useful or enlightening, if you have a friend who wants to know more about getting their cards read, and also please comment down below with your email address and a little bit about how you found my channel if you'd like to enter the 500 subscriber free reading giveaway. Once I reach 500 subscribers, I will email the lucky winner. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you again.